This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFilm TV in association with MTK Global. We're at the rematch press conference here for Bellew versus Haye. You alright with Bellew versus Haye?
It is what it is, you know. It's going to be a fun fight. It's got the fans very, very excited, and as a professional athlete at the ripe old age of 37 next week, you know, it's good. I'm happy. I'm happy with where I am right about now.
Interesting comparison you made in the press conference to Tony Bellew's win to that of robbing a bank, and
no one thought he could do it. Or when I say nobody, the majority of the experts, if you look in the lead up to the fight, maybe 80% had me a big favourite, and he somehow found a way to leave the ring victorious with his family's future secured. He's a multi-millionaire now. You know, he's in that small club of British fighters who never have to work again, who are multi-millionaires, who never have to work again. And I'm happy to be part of that. So, you know, I'm glad that he's now. So that box has been ticked in his boxing career now. So he's world champion. His career's been successful, and he's a multi-millionaire and could, if he wanted to, retire, move to the Bahamas, and just chill. But he's not. He's getting back into the ring again to do it all over again. And you know, I likened it to somebody robbing a bank and going back. A lot of people said a lot of people rob banks to secure their family's future. Once you've robbed the bank and you secured your family's future, you could just chill and just enjoy your money, or you could think, I tell you what, I think I could rob that same bank again. But I know they might change the security and have a lot more sensors, but tell you what, okay, family, I'm going to risk my life again. I might get shot, I might get arrested forever, but I'm going to go back and do it again because I'm now going to bring more money back. So I know we've got a nice big house paid for. Let's get a bigger house. Let's get more cars. Let's got more jewelry. So let's go back and rob that. And roll it. He's putting everything on the line and his health on the line again to do it again. His reason, when he said what his reason was, he said the reason was he's got a screw loose. That's why he's doing it. He's not doing it for his family now because his family are secure. So he's doing it because he's got a screw loose. That was his reason. Okay, well, most people who have a screw loose don't know they've got a screw loose. So I'm like, I personally think he's got a taste of, you know, the world of boxing, the being an elite world boxer. You know, he's been invited to I've seen him on more television shows now than I've ever seen him before. He used to give me loads of grief. You know, I was invited to the GQ Awards by Dylan Jones, the editor, is a friend of mine, with Pele and Jeremy Corbyn and Anthony Joshua. And there was an article, I think, the next day from Bellew saying, you know, what's David going to the GQ Awards for? You know, he'd go to the opening of an envelope. But that article was written because Tony Bellew was launching the new deep pan pizza by Papa John's. He was tweeting out codes to get a discounted pizza. It's like, really, dude? It's like, okay, it's like, all right, whatever. So maybe I think he's got a taster for, you know, the high life. He's got a few million in the bank now. He wants more of that. He wants to keep his name out. His social media following has doubled since he fought me. So it's like, okay, maybe the whole thing before the fight is I'm doing this for my wife and 3 kids. I'm doing this for my family. Well, he's done it now. So now what's he doing it for? It's like, okay. I hope he has the same desire, because that's the only thing that's going to get him through this fight is heart and desire. And the desire to secure your family is a lot stronger than just putting an extra few zeros in the bank.
David, a lot of people believe that you would iron Tony Bellew out early, within a couple of rounds. His argument is that he caused your body to break down in that fight.
He did,
so
he did.
Credit needs to be
You got to give him mad credit.
Yeah.
You know, that crystal ball that he was looking into was spot on. You know, I want that crystal ball. It was fucking great. Yeah, you know, he was spot on. He said my body will break down, blah blah blah. He must have had some medical reports from somewhere, I don't know, but he had the right. He was right. So credit to him. He was victorious. However he did it, whatever the circumstances, he won that fight. And I'd like the opportunity to do it again.
Do you think he gives you the credit for you continuing in that fight?
Yeah, of course he does. He might not outwardly do it, but we're both fighters. We know what it's like to be in there He knows that he let his best shots go on my chin. I said to you, remember when we was in that round table thing, and I said, you could hit me with your best shot and nothing would happen. And he was like, how can you say that? Well, look, I did. Watch the fight again. He hit me with his best shots on the chin. And nothing happened. So I'm looking forward to watching on December 18th. I'm looking forward to sitting down and rewatching the fight, because you're going to see I've somehow found a time machine, jumped in it and gone back 10 years. I feel that good. I really do. And the fans and the world of boxing will enjoy this spectacle, because it's going to be huge. I think tickets already sold out already. It's going to do great numbers, and I'm so fortunate that I've got this opportunity to showcase my stuff, my skills.
Eddie, I just spoke to him there. He said that he thinks that you should have a picture of Eddie and Tony in your house somewhere and more or less salute it as you walk past it every morning for that
salute
first fight.
Salute it with what?
Like just like, hello Tony, hello Edward. That's what, he just said that, I wonder what you thought about Eddie's thoughts there.
They should have a picture of me. What are you talking about? They should have a picture of me in their mantle. If it wasn't, as you said, as Tony Bellew said, that he earned from this fight in the first fight, 20 times, I think he said in an interview, 20 times that what he'd ever earned before. So I should have the picture up there. I've earned more than this. I earned more than for the first. I earned double what I earned in the first fight before, and I've earned more than I'll be earning in December before. It doesn't make that much difference to me, but what does make a difference to me is setting the record straight and showing the world that the guy that they saw on March the 4th wasn't a very good version of myself, and I really want people to see what I am capable of if things are right, and I will make sure that things are right on December 17th.
Anthony Joshua still in the back of your mind for next year?
No, he's not in my mind at all. How can I think about Anthony Joshua when I couldn't beat Tony Bellew? It's ridiculous. I can't think about Tony Bellew. My ultimate goal is to be number one in the world. He might not be number one in the world. He might have a unification fight. He might lose. You don't know. So I'm not worrying about that. It's irrelevant. It's just wasted mental energy. So what I'm focusing on is making sure that on December 17th, you're going to see the old haymaker. You're going to see the stuff.
Is this 3.0?
I don't know. It might be like 6.2. I think it is by the time I get in the ring. It's hard to stress how I feel, and I'm really enjoying every day of training. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying putting my body through it. I'm enjoying it's just fun. Boxing's fun to me. I heard him say that I hate training, I hate going for a 12 week. I love it. That's the difference between us two.
And you're confident about your ankle?
Yeah. I'm doing things now that I couldn't do before the fight. So the stuff that I couldn't do in that fight, I can do now. So already I'm in a better place right now than I was before the fight. So fast forward that another 10 weeks, there's not going to be any issues.
One quick thing, what have you made of the whole Lewis Ortiz situation, him failing a drug test?
I don't know what the official, I've not heard any official.
Well, they're saying the fight could still go on.
You hear that, when you hear it online, on internet, you don't know what's true, what's not true. He could have had like some medical exemption for whatever the hell he got popped with. I don't know. I'd hate to start ripping the guy, and it turns out that it was just an internet rumour. So until I hear something official from the WBC or as far as I'm aware, the fight's still going on, I haven't heard that it's cancelled yet. I just heard lots of stuff online. So I've heard stuff in the past, and the fights have still gone ahead. Hughie Fury, he boxed the other night. Yeah, I heard loads of internet stuff to say that he wouldn't.
Well, the WBC put a statement out saying that he had tested positive for something. So. But it is a bit unclear at this.
It is unclear. Once it's clear, then I'll have an idea. But apparently, as far as I'm aware, he's failed 2 drug tests in the past. So when I heard it, I wasn't that surprised.
All right, well, listen, David Haye, thank you very much for
your time.
TV. Very excited.
More excited than the first time? It's a different type of excitement, isn't it?
The fight seems a bit, in people's opinions, inconclusive. So, and I'm sure it is to you. Not to Tony, but to you, this is inconclusive. So.
It was conclusive. I conclusively lost. I can look at BoxRec and realise, no, you lost that fight. So it's conclusive to me, but I want to make a conclusive finish to Haye Bellew
That's
whole
what I meant.
story. That's what
That
I want
story,
to do.
yeah.
The story. I want to put a final, not want to say nail in the coffin because that might have some bad negative connotations in that. But I want to finish. I want to close the book, the chapter. Close this chapter. This interesting chapter, entertaining chapter, but it's going to be closed on December 17th.
You're saying you won't hear the final bell.
No.
David Haye, thank you very much for the time on TV, and
It was a pleasure.
I'm sure we'll catch up with you real soon.
Okay.